Well, a little frosty this morning. So I got some booster cables, found some set in the Thomas there. Oh, I gotta throw that net wrap in the garbage. Got a jerry can. We'll head her to the farm, and I fucked up. Forgot to plug in the peat last night. I should have plugged it in. It's a little chilly this morning. I don't know if it'll start now. First things first, fire up the peat. Get it running, warming up, airing up. And while it's warming up, we'll go set the auger up. It's not that cold. It's just frosty. So hopefully the old girl's gonna go here. We're about to find out. Yes! Oh, thank God. Get some defrost action going here. Okay. Well, that's gonna speed things up. Grab some gas. I got the booster cables. We'll go get that auger going. Okay, the peat's warming up. Connected the booster cables to the battery right now in the auger. We'll put some gas in it and try it. Well, we got some gas in it. Let's try to fire this thing up. I gotta use two hands though, because the choke cable broke off. Like if you can see it in there. Hang on. It's broke off right here. So I gotta do it manually. Turn the choke on manually and then hit the key. So, okay. See if she's gonna go. Come on. I think the charging system on that motor is not charging the battery. Oh, I thought the cows are come up the laneway here, and I thought they were in that stubble field. It looks like they're in that stubble field at first glance. They're not. They're walking along the fence there. Anyway, give it a few minutes, the cable's charging that battery. Just go set up the hopper underneath the hopper bin. Okay, so this bin, that bin, that bin, and that bin all got wheat in it. I'm going to take out of that bin first where the aeration fan's connected to. Because if you look, starting to settle pretty good. You look here, see that bin there, that one there? It's leaning that way pretty good. Hasn't moved anymore since after harvest, but it's sunk in the ground on the back side there. Pretty good. So I'm going to empty that out first. And then I'm going to have to, well, once it's empty, I should be able to just jack it up on the one end, put some dirt underneath, clay or whatever underneath it, get it sort of half leveled out. But here's the hopper. Oh, huh. Looks like I forgot the hopper underneath the bin. Still full of grain. Good thing it didn't rain a whole lot. Yeah, this, well, I must have been hauling out of there to go right to the elevator or something during harvest. But either way, I'm going to switch to that bin over there. So I don't want to, it just makes more sense to, oh yeah, that's good. It's not even wet at all. It just makes the most sense to take out of that bin first, since it's got the best, or the biggest lean on it. We'll get loaded up here. Somewhere right about there, probably. Oh no, a little further back. Right about there, probably. Okay. Cows are still mad. I took their babies yesterday. You can hear them bawling over there, coming up the laneway. Coming up to the yard, bawl for a while, run back out to the pasture, eat a little bit, run back to the yard, bawl for a while, grab a drink. Okay, we'll move the truck out of the way.
So hey,
We'll get that auger in place there. I may as well leave the truck like right against the auger, because it'll probably have to be boosted after I load up, go to G3 and come back. I'm sure the battery will be dead. You know, like, you would think one would remember to get that charging system fixed. It's probably something simple. Not much of a mechanic, but it's probably not a hard fix. And I just never remember to fix it. I guess I'd rather boost it every time I freaking need it. We'll park this truck over here. Should be right about, well, I'll leave myself room to get the auger in place. There. Now the truck's here if we need it to boost it later on. Alrighty. See if we can get this thing in place. Leave it run. We'll grab the peat. Should be aired up by now, warmed up enough. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, I suppose it won't start. Oh, for fuck's sake. Really? What the f? It actually started it. Connection right in there. Oh. As soon as I'm done with using that auger, I forget. Completely forget to go fix it. The one battery clamp or whatever, so loose. Maybe that's the problem. Because it fired right up. The battery had lots of juice in it, so I don't know. But we'll get the peat over there anyway. Ground's still half froze here. I don't know what it was, probably -5 or something this morning. Wasn't real cold, but I guess it was cold enough. I should have had that peat plugged in. Fired right up though. Wow. No brakes are froze up, that's good. I guess it's not that cold either. Well, let's get her underneath that auger and start loading. Good enough. Get that tarp opened up. Right about there. Yeah, I stopped loading because the brakes released, but the airbags ain't going up. So, I got a blown bag? No. I couldn't hear it with the auger running. I thought maybe I had a blown airbag or something, but no, it's good. So it's got to be froze then. Well, I think I got her. Popped off the supply line, put some air brake antifreeze right down that line, hooked her back up, and she's coming up now. Yeah, she was squatted right down before, so must have been just enough to get through there. Icing up already. Imagine if it was 20, 25 below. Well, anyway, put this away. So I can do that after. Get the auger fired up here and start loading. We're full. Tarp it up. Get the hell out of here. All right. Off to G3 we go. Just leaving G3. Set her back to the farm and load up. And we're back. Well, whatever's left in that bin there, probably all fit on the trailer. All right. Right about there. All reloaded. Well, I just did scheduled 2 loads for today, 2 loads for tomorrow, just to kind of spread it out a bit, because around our yard here, around the bins, it's just black dirt. We cheap it out. I haven't spent any money on gravel, you know, so take this load in. By the time I get back, it'll probably be warming up enough where it'll turn to mud. So I'll just do the next 2 loads tomorrow when it's the ground's still half froze. That way, I'm hoping I won't make such a mess of this, of the truck, get the truck all mudded up and whatever, so hopefully it'll work out. We're empty. Let's head her back to the farm and, you know what, let's load up today. Then we'll park the peat for the rest of the day. Go take care of other stuff, and then get those other 2 loads hauled in tomorrow. You know what? We'll get her loaded up. I'll park it back over where I normally park it, and then, oh shit! I left the up-down truck running. Whoops! When I was gone for that last load. Yeah, we'll get her loaded up. Ground's still sort of froze. It's getting a little slimy on top. You can see the mud sticking to the tires. But what the hell, we'll get her loaded up today, and then all we'll have to do is load up once tomorrow and take 2 loads in. Okay, I had to switch bins. Apparently, yeah, I got 2 loads out of that first bin we were unloading out of. There's a little bit left in there after 2 loads, so I didn't think it held. I didn't think it held two items. I don't know what I was thinking. I gotta get another 10-inch auger, 10-inch loading auger around here. Seems like this 8-inch takes forever. I got a 10-inch loading auger down at the in-laws. Man, it just seems so much faster to load. That snow's pretty much gone now. A little bit left in the shaded areas, and that's it. Well, we're pretty much full. That's it. We are loaded. Get that tarp over it. I'm gonna have to back up and make a nice wide path, swing wide so I'm not turning so sharp on that slippery stuff. Man, I just about slid the front end right into the stubble there. It didn't want to turn that last load, so getting a little slippery. Okay, let's go park the Pete over there where it normally sits. And we'll walk back to the Uptown truck, and I'm going home for something to eat. There we go. Perfect. All right. So we'll get to pick up and go home. Yeah, just a little bit of snow left in the shade here. Other than that, you wouldn't even know it snowed. Okay. Truck's been running this whole time I was loading there. It's nice and warm in here. It's actually hot in here. The seat's almost like it's a heating pad or something. It's so hot in here. It feels kind of nice though. Well, I'm hungry. Well, that takes care of lunch. I gotta run around the rest of the afternoon here, paying some bills and shit. Maybe go pick up that check for the calves that were sold today. It should be ready by now. And yeah, odds and ends.